having something like an insurance system. We don't have it. 50% of Nepal is out of pocket. Imagine the burden for the people. I mean, that's 6 lakhs. I cannot afford. If my heart fails, where am I going to get 60, 80 lakhs to put a device in, and then I don't know however long it's going to go. It's going to go very expensive. And it's not only for me, it's for majority. And American Nepal ma kosto ani feri medical service ko चाहिँ दुईटा important छ. एउटा त हाम्रो 25% poverty line को मुनि छ. You need to cater for that also.
Obviously.
And then as the economy grows better, I mean, we are least developed, now we become
developing.
Yeah. So त्यो हुनेपछि कस्तो भने medical, even in US, it's very expensive. A lot of people can't afford it. I mean, it's so much in the public about things. But I think we need some form of insurance system in the country. I mean, you cannot pay. Let's say the newer device comes, that heart valves, 25 lakh. The numbers would go up. Imagine, there's so much of 30 million populations, honey, that there has to be some form of insurance system. Paying out of pocket is not going to solve the service. And then another thing is it has to be cashless. अब अलिक जे छ इन्सुरेन्स सिस्टम चाहिँ कस्तो भने पहिला पैसा तिर्यो उपचार गर्यो एन्ड देन यु गो एन्ड क्लेम
त्यो पैसा कहाँबाट ल्याउने पहिला तिर्नको लागि पैसा त हुँदैन मान्छे
अनि त्यो भयो भने पनि त क्लेम गर्दा इट्स सच अ hassle like let's say this happened to someone who's very well off. I mean a friend of mine, so emergency, go to the hospital, then you say okay, like you need, maybe needs emergency surgery, X amount deposit garnu. People don't keep that amount of cash at home. You go to ATM doesn't function. What do you do now?
Yeah.
So I think that we need to start developing these things. And all these newer things will come in. And as these things come in, it starts getting cheaper. Because at the end of the day, medical industry is the business. I know. When someone develops a device, a newer device which is going to be groundbreaking, he does it because that company does it to make, let's say, he's doing it for the goodwill also, but then he needs to make his income also.
Yeah.
So these things you need to get in. Otherwise, you start falling far behind. And then people will keep going out.
How does it feel when you see that XYZ चाहिँ विदेश गएर चाहिँ सर्जरी गरेछ अरे अथवा XYZ ले गरेछ अरे हैन XYZ सँग एक्सेस छ अरे हैन how does it make you feel? Maybe you does it make you feel like I could have done it right here? Like why did you have to go abroad? Does that happen?
It does, but then again at the same time कस्तो हुन्छ भने अब there's risk in heart surgery, so you cannot push it too much also. It's basically a confidence thing, right? So what I look at it as now is maybe this people like me are going to be the ones who are going to bring that confidence to the people here.
Yeah.
So it's much like what you said about the frustration, whatever. So it's a more of a struggle, but I hope people who come behind me are in a better position than we are. It's the same with every profession. Like for you also, I'm sure you look at it like whatever I'm doing now, the next generation needs to be in a better place than me.
Obviously, that's what I do. That's what I do, and that's what I talk about all the time.
This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios.
Thank you very much for supporting the podcast so far. And if you want to see more content, more shows, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel.